should be live. Let's go ahead and continue this story. Codex accumulates all information of the world, points of interest, and detailed tutorials. I really like how realistic this game can be. What am I doing? Go get nails for 3. Oh, there it is. For some reason, I keep wanting to sprint L1.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
I feel like she has a love interest in me.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I mean, it was mostly
I would expect
you, to be
nothing
honest.
less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps.
Hey, thanks for joining.
But who knows?
No,
what the
just
future
started.
Did
holds
I
for
miss
some of
much?
us. I see that you almost have it finished.
We finished the
Just
sword,
needs a
but
polish,
it
then
was
Henry
I
will
grabbed
bring it
some
to you.
nails and then we finished it.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
I'm very obviously eavesdropping.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
I really like his voice actor, the father.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no
The
glory,
voice
but it
actor
has its
sounds
benefits, like keeping
The
your
father's
head on
voice
your
actor
shoulders.
sounds like something from Dragon's Dogma.
I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Tommy.
Megan! Hey Megan, Miso Hunter is Caitlin, which you probably know because that's in Discord, but there you go. Caitlin's here too. Oh, we're getting sieged.
I know, LOL laugh. Hey babe. Harrow Hun 3.
Arrows are landing around
Listen
everyone,
carefully.
and they're just kind of
Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything
Kinda
else
standing
in
there.
the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
I'm on my lunch break.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Hey, thanks for joining. We just started back up from where the last stream set off, and instantly we're being besieged.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah,
Why am I going back?
Get through the gates!
Does Henry just want to fight? Is that what's going on? Oh, okay, the father.
Ho cray cray.
You know it, man.
You're a girl.
I was thinking that at first, but it's the parents.
hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on,
Hey, thanks for
Hal!
those of you
can
joining
still
us.
Make it!
Run!
I don't like the face.
Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
You said I had time.
There's a path down there. Jump down from the wall and flee.
Yikes.
Good to know that about an hour and, let's see, an hour and 10 minutes in, everything goes to hell. So I should turn around and go fight, right? Oh, no, I shouldn't. They're actually chasing me. Okay. I'm following this trail. It's very hard to turn. Okay, the trail splits.
You pigs! Don't touch me!
No,
or
there's
I'll
a horse.
kill you.
Oh, but that lady needs help. Whistling and then mount it. Mount. Okay.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
I don't even have my sword out. Oh, I'm gonna die. I thought I'd have my sword out. Equip. Ah! What the fuck?
Away bite.
I flew. That's what you get for being a nice guy, guys.
Wow.
Oh, okay. That was a very weird way to start me out. Real quick, I'm gonna equip. Oh, it's already equipped. How does one draw a sword? Not that. Nope. Nope.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, that was pretty funny to me.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
I'm trying to figure out. How do I draw my sword? Hold on. Ah, there it is.
Are you on PC or console?
I'm on console. Okay, this dude is fucking me up. Okay, so word of the wise, just don't help people in this game.
Bite. F. Isabili. Run, Forest.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
How do I get on the horse? Oh, that's how. Okay, bye guys.
Yeah.
Teresa.
But I'll die.
Yeah.
Those are bad guys too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave.
Yeah.
Loading.
Iviri was a bad guy.
Apparently. Whoa, what? Ow.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream. Warn the others! They've tore at Scallots!
They're still following me? Fuck. My horse doesn't have a whole lot left.
Flee! To Talmberg! Yeah.
Stop it. They really want me dead, huh? Hey, y'all should run.
Please, anyone. They're there.
He did not sound scared whatsoever. Please, anyone. They're there.
Flee! No!
He sounded scared. Hey, you guys following me? Could you like kill the random pedestrians instead of me? That sounds fair, right? My horse needs stamina. I got more arrows in me than that.
Oh my god! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hajo! Hosungine! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
I think I'm in a bit of pain.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I did not
Grit your
tell
teeth,
them my
boy.
name.
I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
It's got a good cinematic to the game.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. As good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
I'm gonna guess it was the Hungary who attacked. The base of that cup is a lot bigger than it needs to be.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robart. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened?
His
Did you
voice
see
does
the
not
insides of the
meet
attackers?
his
Were there
match
any
his
more
face.
survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe.
I mean, y'all are like a
What's your name, boy?
Horses travel.
I'm Henry,
from
son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
Skalitz.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Be a bit more careful.
Am I still bleeding? No? Okay. No? Yeah, I swear that's moving. Maybe that's it healing?
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about you. They say he was a swordsman. Countryside from the fortress. Where are you going?
Well, there's a pretzel over
I
here, so
can't
I'm guessing
understand
that's a
why
food
he'd waste his
place.
talents.
Just follow you.
I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady.
Yeah, you tell him.
Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Still daytime.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
That was rude. I'm gonna not take my boots off now. I already eat. No, I sneezed.
Here then. What now?
Take all the food.
She.
Must eat.
Good amount of food to take.
Oh, I ate too much.
I'm sorry about that.
Bed. This way. Go 7. I don't know what happened.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Hey, look, I forgot to take my boots off.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must
Is she
have been
coming
for
on
you.
to you or just worried?
I came to offer you
That's
solace.
that's what I'm worried
to let
about.
you know you're not alone.
I think she is the Lord's wife.
You're welcome.
I'm not sure.
Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you
she's
to
coming
feel
on.
at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
All right, I got to go. Bye bye all.
Bye, Megan.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell
Bye,
you what.
Megan.
Love you.
It
Thank
was
you for
terrible
joining.
and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzi. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, knights in full armour, saw father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
It was not concealed. They immediately started chasing
I needed
me.
a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life.
Oh, I
I
saved
stole
her?
a horse from them and rode off.
Wait.
Like a valiant knight.
I did it?
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt
Go
me
me.
for the rest of my life.
It only took me whistling, apparently.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who
You
do
got
his
the
bidding.
guy to go after
Those
you,
who
I
are
guess.
Corrupted.
Yeah, because I whistled and I was like,
envy,
oh,
and
they're
pride.
surrounding me, so...
You must not lose faith.
All you have to do is
whatever
whistle.
life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
She is coming on to you.
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
Did she turn out one of the
18 years
candles?
old,
Is she
and
back over here to turn out this
all
candle?
of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, But it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
I didn't touch any of that food you brought.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry.
F.
Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Well, at least I know I saved Teresa. You know, that's a positive.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! Running out of time! Quickly!
PTSD.
We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Man, I just wanted to sleep till 7. Hey, did the food digest at least? Because I ate a lot, apparently. It seems to have. Oh boy, a start. Alright, so give me a second, because I can't see a thing. I didn't do a whole lot. There seem to be stairs. Okay. Is it this? I don't feel like it's this. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, buds. Where's the battlements? There's a door here, apparently.
So, anyway, you think Sigismund wouldn't catch up with us in a forest?
There's no fool.
A backstabbing troll.
I really like the rain. Like,
Listen up. If it's
look
Sigismund
at that.
and his army, prepare for
That
the
looks
worst.
nice.
But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey! Watch it! Folks these days.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
He betrayed.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get there, won't we?
Aye, we will.
May the Lord watch over you.
That's their colors.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses.
I don't trust them.
Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Henager.
Hope he is a good
I
guy.
will. And good luck to you and your
I do
people
too.
These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to right there now.
Hey, is Teresa there? Like, is she gonna say anything? No? Okay.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice, or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled.
It really feels like whenever I see the dialogue above them, that it's an old, medieval MMO.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes. Yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. God be with you.
But this, is that, oh, there's stairs. Why wouldn't you just make this whole thing stairs?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Oh, it's telling me how to do it, okay.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Everyone, go! Let's
What?
go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go!
Jesus! We're gonna hit the black skeletons.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause.
Came back to this, walked out for a minute.
You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I
I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday his majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Army attacks anyways.
Such a great man.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
It doesn't seem like he can hold that mace too well.
It's all the same to me who sits on the throne, as long as there's law and order in the land.
Yes, better to have with us, lad. You won't see him marauding with foreign mercenaries and pillaging towns like Sigismund has.
Sure enough, ever since Sigismund...
Sadly, this is where I must leave off as I have to get ready for work. So, thank you for joining. Bye, Caitlin. Enjoy. I'm pretty sure you're at work. But if not, then enjoy your day off.
Bye. Yup, at work.